What's going on? It's facts you don't know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
There are many private, nonprofit organizations that aim to improve the well-being of individuals who have come from degraded environmental or biological backgrounds. These organizations and associations allow people who do not have other resources to take refuge in the housing that they provide. Children who are covered by the services of organizations come from bad or neglected homes or live in very poor and dangerous communities. In addition, there are agencies that cater to the needs of people suffering from biological deficiencies or disease, as well as physical disabilities. The real story took place in Cardiff, Great Britain, where it appears in one of the corners on the street a case of €10 and 10 pounds of money. People thought that this circumstance might have been lost by someone who was passing through the street, but it wasn't like that. In fact, it was up to the well-known British actor and film director Mick Criffin, and the man was aiming through his initiative to give money to people he does not know, because he knows that there are many people without work and they do not have specific source of money, and that they're people as well homeless. The man has written a letter in those envelopes and put on the street saying, "Take it only if you need it, or give it to someone who deserves it." Not only did the man take this initiative in Cardiff, he circulated it all over Ireland. The man used all his financial resources to develop this project in order to be able to help all those in need in Ireland. And he also sent success to the rich people in Ireland in order to help him to develop his project, which was a great success in its beginning and received great approval from all Irish citizens. The man said that through his initiative, he aims to remind people that a person should not only think about himself and the best interests of his family, but rather he should look a little at the weak people around him and try to help them as much as possible. The man says that the greatest victory for him in his life is when he notices that he's brought joy to someone's heart or helped a person overcome his or her family's ordeal. Where he expressed in many of his television interviews, he feels a great deal of sorrow when he watches the homeless people who sleep in the open and the poor people who are not good enough until the food of their day. The man was putting a message with the money he left in the envelope, written on his phone number and some personal identification, where he writes in those letters that he's ready to advise anyone who's lost hope in life and didn't get what they wanted. One day, someone found an envelope belonging to Meet Craven, and when he read the letter inside, he took the money, bought with it a blanket, and gave it to a street person. But when he heard the words of gratitude from that vagrant, he decided to take him home with him. There he gave him food, clothes from his closet, and learned his story. After that, he decides to allow him to stay in his house, and he was able to find him a job in one of the companies, where the man seemed to regain confidence in himself with the passage of time. And then he helped the homeless. When Matt noticed all this initiative was popular and the number of homeless people on the street decreased dramatically, he turned to strengthening orphanages in Ireland, where he began visiting all the shelters in the country and sitting with young children to learn about their talents. And whenever he discovered that one of them had certain skills, he supports him financially and morally to be successful in his life. Mitt refused to acknowledge the money he spent on his charitable projects. So when asked, he says that she is many, but he doesn't care about her and has never regretted it, but that what he spends makes him feel happy and increases his passion for life. Meet Craven is a vivid example of these people who have good heart in life. He thinks about poor and homeless people since he was young, and he's keen to work and persevere in order to earn the largest possible amount of money to help the poor. The man devoted all his life to the realization of his dream, and he's still single to date even though he's 46 years old. He believes that he owns a large family in this world and is happy to contact it and live with it. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.